Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Natalie, spelled Natalee. I am here to do your, hold on, I'm trying to be like professional today. Okay, even though it's just on camera. Okay, we're here to do the daily reading for August 1st, 2019. Although keep in mind that time isn't real, there's only energy and attention, and those both spiral. So you can resonate. When I say resonate, I mean that you're vibrating at your own frequency. And what I do is I go and I grab it and I internalize it, and then I shoot it back out to you in the tarot cards, in the tarot interpretation. That's what we mean when we say resonate. Resonate. If we're the same resonance, the same frequency, stay on. If not, stay on for the scuba snacks and for the entertainment. So that's why this can resonate with you now or anytime in the future. So when I put these dates up, they're just publishing dates. They're not, this could resonate now. It could resonate for all of next week or all of next month, or it could resonate for you, quite a bit later after this. Okay, there's updates. I'm saving them for the end in case you want to skip them. I get it, but they're good updates, so you might as well stay. Okay, so on to the downloads. Downloads were flowing today, everyone. Yeah, I think I am going to do the weeklies, the air and fire sign weeklies with a wig. I want to go to the wig store. I just don't have the time. I don't even have time for my emails. I need a really good long email day. So thank you everyone for being so patient with me while I do emails. Obviously readings are number one priority. Oh, before the downloads, I got totally corrected by one of my querents. When you book a reading with me, you are the querent, I am the oracle. So one of my querents really got to me about not limiting someone's how many readings they can get, but just sort of not the ethics, but they're just, if the energies are changing according to free will, we should be able to check in and do an energy check with you as many times as we want, and, be able to still ask the same question and have multiple readings. So, and because I'm a person who can change their position based on new information, I do change my position. If you want to book a bunch of readings with me, go for it. Okay, downloads. Weird. I got that okay, this is the phrase. You gotta put the structure together bone by bone. I saw this skeleton, and it's like someone's building their life, and their life structure is a skeleton, and they're putting it together, like the femur, and then the patella, and then the hip, and like someone's really putting their life back together bone by bone, and it's the bare bones. It's like the structure of your life. So that's somebody. Oh, this was sad. Getting it all back. Someone wants to just get it all back. What do I mean when I say get it all back? Where you truly lost control of your life. There was a point where you or someone close to you just totally lost control of your life. It just got away from you, and you want to get it all back. You're getting it all back. And then there is another voice that says, I was always there with you. That'll mean something different for every person. For some of you, it's someone who's passed on. When you lost control of your life, you were doing your thing. The ancestor or the one that's passed on was always there with you. For some of you, it's a twin flame, a soulmate type person. But you feel them. Their energy is an energy that you actually feel now. And whoever's working through this whole getting control of their life back, building up the structure of their life, bone by bone, elevated dignity. It's where they are now, elevated dignity. Starting pretty strong here. The Four of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles. Someone's resting after a long activity or an intense activity. Oh. Someone is also, this could be a separate energy, but it's another download. Someone is also dealing with a very immature person right now. I want to wait for this to come up, but they want me to tell you about this whole thing about positive attention and negative attention. So when we're children, we need attention to survive, to be fed, to be nurtured so that we live. And children will learn to do things for that attention. They'll do positive things for positive attention, and they'll do bad things for negative attention. They don't care as long as they get attention, because they see it as like, I have to survive. So this immature person, I feel like, is older than you, but they're doing things for negative attention, and they keep you in this cycle of conflict to constantly keep you off balance. Oh, my other note, very damaged. I just want you to know they're a very damaged person. They don't understand how to treat people. They don't understand, they don't understand how to treat anyone well. They're so broken growing up that that's all that they know how to do, is do bad things for negative attention, keep you off balance, keep you like sucked up into the conflict. We're on the Watch Natalie channel. We're like rolling with the homie. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. We're just soaring way above that. But for anyone that's dealing with it, other people that I'm channeling for, there's something on the way to the Queen of Wands here. There's it could be someone has this feeling. I just want to say it's a feeling, because I don't know for sure if this is an offer that's like, coming up physically. Oh yeah, so watch all of the readings that you're going to watch for your ascendant, your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. They will resonate differently. The physical 3D reality, it's the ascendant. Watch your ascendant sign. The events and the situations will hit quicker, or they'll hit more solidly. Resonance for the sun sign will hit more personally, on a personality level, ego, but also kind of in the physical. And then the moon sign as well for the emotional resonance and the inner resonance, and sometimes on the physical too. But this is a resonance. I feel like this is an energy. This is a 5D energy is what it feels like. This feels like 3D. This feels like someone is taking a breather from could be a fight, it could be an activity, a big job, a big, it's funny though, because they're taking a rest from it. I don't know how long this will last, but they're heading right back into another one, into a really big opportunity. So it could last short or long, but in the middle of this, let me pull another card. Hold on. What else about, oh, whoa. Somebody's happy. This is the highlighter card for me. It's like a highlighter of all this, of whatever's going on here. This is a very happy times ahead. That's what I just heard. Is that a song? I don't know it if it's a song. They know to channel me songs that I know. Otherwise, I'll just happy days. Too many cards. Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups, though. I don't know what I feel about those guys yet. Right when I said that, I get the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Like that's supposed to help. This is interesting. This is... Give me a second here. Give me a second. What is this? Why is it hidden from me? This is like, not purposefully hidden from me, but it's like, let's test Natalie's inception mind to figure this one out. Sherlock Holmes. Let's Sherlock Holmes it. Can she feel it? Let's proceed. I want more on the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles? That does want to come out, doesn't it? What is it? Oh. Someone's getting over some pain, some deep pain. Someone's getting over a betrayal, but it's also the ending of bad feelings. It's also the ending of feeling this way. Someone's entering a new emotional cycle. Oh, Mercury goes direct today. New moon in Leo, August 1st. And then in a few days over the weekend, we have a planet changing signs, a planet changing directions, and there's something else all over the energy of the eclipse. Remember, the Capricorn lunar partial eclipse in the July, and then the Cancer new moon eclipse in July is still like activating over the next 5 months or so. So things will continue to end. Let them end, let them go. What cannot survive the truth, what can be destroyed by the truth should be. So this is part of that. This is the solar eclipse is going to work to keep ending things, ending relationships, ending jobs, ending things that no longer suit who you really are. That's what you're resting from too. You're like, oh my God, that person was so toxic. Oh my God. And then you have this wonderful, huge new pentacle opportunity to look forward to. Now we get to the Queen of Wands and Knight of Cups, please. Queen. Someone wants to make house with this Queen of Wands. It's magnetic, charismatic female. Very, where's my, what you call? She's very, very, you guys know who she is though. We've talked about her before. But what I'm wondering is this Queen of Cups, if they're the same person, because sometimes they are, and sometimes they are an aspect of yourself. She's just, let me just put it this way. This person or this energy is very attractive. I'm feeling like she's just really good at attracting what she wants because she's fruitful in mind and body. She loves her home, sound business judgments. She could grow things. Look how she's holding the sunflower. She could actually grow like a green thumb. This is fake. I went to Joann Fabrics. It's like the most magical place on the planet. Okay, but it's very... It's okay, let me put it this way. It's like there's this... I almost want to say it's a fantasy. That's how it's feeling to me. Someone's fantasizing. I don't think this is here yet. Some of you may be sure, fine. But this is more like, I want to do this with her. I want to do this with her. I want to give it to her. Let's get another card for the sun, please. What are we so happy about? What's the highlighted subject, topic? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's see what flipped over. This is cool. This is super cool. Okay. To get Capricorn and Aquarius right next to each other, it's like boom, 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 boom. This with the sun card is really kind of cool. It's super, oh, that's so cool. Okay, here we go. Major healing is taking place. Major healing. It's actually bursting at the seams. It's happening in the 5D, in someone's like heart, mind, and soul. And it's like finally starting to bleed through into the physical reality and the physical hardened reality. Someone's taken this truth, you know, cognitive dissonance, la 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 la. Oh my gosh, it's the truth. And they have let that heal them as like a balm. And in effect, they were able to take control of their life, like the structure thing about bone by bone. And this is them doing it. This is them utilizing some controlling Capricorn energy to put the skeleton of their life together the way they want it. Part of that, they're fantasizing about this feminine that they want to create the house and the home with. I feel like they're thinking up the approach, thinking up, you know, they take control of that. All of this is healing. This is also patience. It's also time. It's it's also, wait, there's not something I'm not picking up on here. Find my downloads. I was always there with you. 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 I was always there I was there with you every step of the way. I was always there with you is what this feminine is. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Then they rush towards them. They're setting something up first. Then they rush towards them in the physical. This is the physical. This is the 3D when they're able to do whatever they're doing. And this doesn't have to be, remember, blur the signs, ages, genders. This could also be, I mean, it can always be same sex. Don't get me wrong. It can always be that way. Even when I talk masculine, feminine, feminine, masculine, it could always be feminine, feminine, always be masculine, masculine. Okay, let's go ahead and get another card. What can you tell us about the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups, please? What would you like to tell us? Ooh, did you see that? The Two of Cups. Best friends. I love you. I love you too. Oh, that's adorable. Like two magnets racing to touch. That's really adorable. These are cute. This is a cute little thing coming together here. They don't even need words. The feminine energies of both people are connecting telepathically. So they just said and showed me. I just saw it. There's this blue little, it's like if you're in your house over here and they're in their house over here and you're in space looking at Earth, all you see is like the person, the two people, these two people, and then you see this blue cord coming up from both of them and then crossing land. Maybe they're out of state, but they're crossing over everything and they're connected. And it's energy. It's like Wi-Fi. It's like the Wi-Fi. They have Wi-Fi. They have, you know, it's anyway. But energetically, and then they just transmit this data telepathically through energy instead of little, right? And that's what they're doing. That's what they do. I feel like she'll know. I feel like okay, here's the thing. She either might know or telepathically, the feminines of both of these people are really like making little plans. I know that sounds really weird. I'm sorry that sounds so weird, but it's just it's okay, dreams, thank you. It's a dream thing. That they're sharing dreams or something. There's definitely a union coming together here. Best friends. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're only at 18 minutes. Wow, wow. Okay, what can you tell us about the Ten of Swords? What's coming to an end? The Eight of Staves. Cupid's arrow. Communication. Like the fire hose of communication. They have a lot to say. I don't know if they'll say it. There's a lot to say. What else can you tell me about this Ten of Swords? The Four and the Seven. The Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. This is funny now. What they have to say is, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. I didn't know I was refusing the Holy Grail of love. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm sorry I took so long. This is also, if this is someone who's waiting to get together, this could me just do the singles first. If you're single, if this is a single thing, someone has to say, I'm sorry it took so long. And on the other side of that, the person receiving it is thinking, what if everything I invested is a loss? What if I've lost my fortune? What if I was wrong? What if I'm going to be disappointed? What if my finances bottom out? What if everything bottoms out? What if, maybe this was a horrible risk for me to take, and what if it doesn't turn out? So it's like two sides to that here. Because someone did put into this. Someone put a lot of effort into this, and then nothing happened, or then the communication, or they were ghosted, or then it was just nothing, or betrayal at worst. Okay, so this is part of the conversation that's going to be had after this rest. It's a rest after eine Pause machen. It's a rest after a big activity, and then it's also rest gearing up for a big activity. Business, marriage, it's a wedding ring. But there's some soul stuff to settle with this Ten of Swords here. And and then it's, I'm sorry I didn't see what was right in front of me. I'm sorry. Okay, now let's get more on the Four of Staves, the gate. The gate. Feels like a gate to me now. I usually say it's 11-11. But this, what is this? Ooh, I knew it. Do you see how it kind of stuck up? The Hierophant. Someone's very serious. Okay, they're telling me now that they're past the fantasy point. They're past the fantasy point of putting this together. They're going to make it real. It's going to be, when did I channel that? Want to make it real. Hold on, give me a second here. Under pressure. Something about making it real. I channeled something about making it real. When was that? Hold on. Okay, I have like pages and pages and pages of channeling, so I guess it's not here yet. Fine, if I can't find it easily, fine. So they're past that. They're past that. They're past a lot, actually. The story is now being told in a place of, this is the context, and then, A, B, C, and D. Because this is a very serious card. This person has very serious intentions. It's marriage. They fit into this philosophy of life. They have their own philosophy of how they want their home to be run, of how they want their life to be run, of what they want their life to be. And it's sort of conventional. It's funny. It's sort of conventional. Okay. What else can you tell me about the Sun, the Devil, and the Star? These are big energies here. The Sun, the Devil, and the Star. What else can you tell me about the Sun, the Devil, and the Star? The Sun, the Devil, and the Star. Sun, the Devil, and the Star. Page of Swords. The energy shoots straight up. This person is watching the feminine. The feminine is being surveilled. They're being watched. It could be vice versa, but for sure, the feminine in this situation is the one who's going to receive communication, receive some kind of offer, receive some kind of apology. And this feminine is being surveilled. They're also watching what the feminine is doing. This is interesting. On the other side, let me just put it this way. The other side, they're showing up a knight with a queen. A knight with a queen. It could even be the feminine that has that that get up and go energy. But I'm feeling like the feminine is actually showing up as the sun, who's, now remember, two things can be true at once. So all of these energies shooting up could also be the feminine doing this, the feminine taking control of her life, finding her own inspiration, and surveilling. Okay. And we have time for one more. What else about the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups, please? Oh, this is too many. No, it's not. It's only 3 cards. I thought it was like 7. This tells a nice little story. The King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups, happiness. I meant to say this before in yesterday's reading. There's also a card I haven't turned up yet. The 10 of Cups, I forgot to say this. I wanted to say the specific phrase. It's perfection of human love. It's the perfection of human love. Ay, Malbetta. It is the perfection of human love. The 10 of Cups happiness card is perfect human love. A King of Cups, finally the only, like, you know, energy here, aside from the Hierophant. The King of Cups could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is practicing. I instantly saw a mirror. This Page of Pentacles is holding up that coin. He's looking at it as a mirror. He's looking in the mirror and he's practicing. He's practicing lines. He could be practicing line, but no, he's not practicing lines. He's practicing what he's going to say. He's practicing like a script, like he's plotting it out in his head, what he's going to say. What he's got to say about all this. How am I going to apologize that it took me so, la-di-di-la-di-da. And he's practicing how he's going to paint this picture of this perfect love, of this perfect happiness, of how great things will be once we're together. If you accept this offer. He's trying to make an offer she can't refuse, is what I just heard. I don't mean like that, like, no, not like that. Sorry if I offended anybody. I blasphemed someone's God today. I wasn't even trying. Anyway, so this King of Cups is practicing in a mirror, practicing kind of like a professional speaker, practicing this whole delivery, practicing this picture that they're going to paint for this person because they want it to be perfect. They just want it to be absolutely okay, what's this card now? Oh, that's part of what he's going to say. He's going to say, I looked over the planet. I looked the entire planet over. I walked the world 4 times over and did not find my mate until I found you. I know who I want you. I love you. It's you. That's what he's practicing in the mirror. It's you. You're my best friend. And then up front, he's resting for this other offer, to propose the ring. And this is this is 2 parts. And you'll see the picture at the very end. There's this part where it's like, first he has to explain something. He has to explain what took him so long. He has to explain it took him so long because he didn't see what was right in front of him. And that's going to be a lot of words. This takes a lot of explanation. There's a lot of detail. There's 8 staves in the air. So if you're on the other side, listen to this person. Just let them have the floor. Hold space. Give them the floor to just don't interrupt. Don't just Don't comment on little, just let them get it all out on the table first. And then think about it and respond. Don't react, obviously. That's the first part of the conversation. And then on this part of the conversation, he's talking about the future. I looked all over the world. It's you. You're the one. I just thought of Pride and Prejudice when he tries to propose the first time. And he basically says, I fell in love with you against my better judgment. Only if one's partner's barely tolerable. So he has that to say. He has that to say. But this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. I really want to, I know this for sure, and I know this for sure. It's this that I'm sort of a little bit iffy about. So just give me a second here. Give me a second. Oh, that's okay here. They want me to go into this deck. Just going to shuffle a little bit. What clarification can you give us about the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups and the Four of Staves and the Hierophant, please? The Moon card. They were emotionally confused. And now they know. Well, that's all I needed. That's all I needed to see. The Three of Cups and the Empress. Down here with the Hierophant. Oh, I know what this is now. This is, and you'll see it, but this with the first two cards, the birth cards of the zodiac, of this reading. These two cards, this is the rest before they make the proposal. There's the Ten of Swords that they stuck in the back, and there's the communication that they have to bring out. They have to cough it up, essentially. They have a lot to say of why and how the Ten of Swords moment happened for them, why they hurt you, what happened, the explanation to that. Behind that action, that's the 3D action. Behind that action, the feelings are very romantic and sincere towards this feminine. It's because they want to make this approach. This is behind this. Ooh, they're getting more complex. They're getting more complex in their channeling to me. Ooh, uh-oh. Better learn quick, Natalie. Okay, and then behind the action of speaking about the Ten of Swords is the Four of. Whoa, sorry. I got a new thing and I just flipped my table, but it didn't go all the way. I have great reflexes, obviously. Behind the Ten of Swords is the Four of Staves. I hope I didn't scare you. Did I scare you? I scared someone today too. It was hilarious. Oh my God, I was out. Anyway, so behind this, for the third time, behind the Ten of Swords is the Four of Staves. This is how they really felt. This is how they really feel. This is a physical reality of what actually happened. But when this was going on, they really wanted to be foundationally stable with you, and they just didn't get it. They couldn't understand it. Why? Because, and this is part of their communication. So behind this communication, see if I can do this without flipping the table. Behind this, of what they're going to communicate to you, there's all of this. All of these, look at all these complex feelings. They see you as an empress, Holy Grail. They're speaking this. This is the physical 3D reality, and this is what's going on in the 5D. In the 3D reality, they're going to be talking to you about the past and why things happened the way they did, and you know why. The explanation behind all of it is in these energies. And in the 5D, this has to do with them healing the emotional guilt and chaos, and sort of it ends the confusion once they come out and cough it up. and they get to reunite, they wish to reunite with you. They wish to celebrate with you. They're looking really, they're feeling so far ahead. They're in a space where they're ready for all of this. The Hierophant, the marriage, and babies. The Empress is very fertile, you know, healing the subconscious. The Empress is a very Venusian influence. And this is the motivation, thank you, the motivation behind why they're explaining themselves, because they want to do this like the right way. They want to make the foundation the right way. Okay. Now, behind, where is it? Yes. This. The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords. They want to come in quickly. It's because of how happy they feel, how happy you make them, the happiness of when they think of the future with you. Because, okay, I won't even go there. Okay. The Two of Cups, best friends, okay? Doesn't have to be Capricorn. I just like to say Capricorn whenever the Devil card shows up. But they know that this is a soulmate match. They know that this is a soul connection, but they had to overcome their own demons. They had to put away their ego to see you as an equal. That's what I just heard. I just saw Pride and Prejudice. One of you is proud, one of you is prejudiced. Maybe even both. We're both. You can have, okay. You know what I mean when I mean that, when I say that. Then, these beautiful cards. Watch what happens live. Okay. So, behind this action that this King of Cups is going to take. Please don't let me flip the table again. Behind all of this, of him practicing in the mirror what he's going to say, how he traveled the whole world 50 times over and never found anyone like you, because if you're watching the Watch Natalie channel, you're probably pretty special and different, okay? After all of that, or while all of this is being communicated to you, or while you're communicating this to your paramour, it's inspired because you're spying on them and they heal you. It could be a Scorpio, right, guys? Could be the Capricorns. It could be a Capricorn Scorpio. We haven't even picked up that. Where did we leave off with that Capricorn? I swear there was a Capricorn Scorpio love story. Okay, this could be that. They're back, everybody. Morticia and Gomez back in the house. Spying in. It's a compliment of desire. So behind the energy behind this action of, you know, Mr. King of Cups practicing in the mirror what they're going to say, how they're going to say it, how they're going to explain the future, how they're going to paint the beautiful picture of the future together to this other person. It comes from her. It comes from this other person, from spying on them, their social media. Maybe they post really positive memes or pictures or snaps, or you see them signing a bunch of wildlife petitions or something. You know, whatever you see, this is Aquarius, this is the internet. I love the internet so much. All I ever wanted was my own website when I was like a little kid. Now that I have my own website, I can do whatever I want, and I love it. I love it. I just work on my website all the time. Thank you for being patient while I answer emails. I'm working on the website. I'm setting up the infrastructure. Once it's set up, it'll be very easy to run and streamlined. So thank you for being chill. I appreciate it. See, they're spying on you on the internet. They're Googling you. Be careful, because they could be paying for services that look into your history, that look into your your data is being sold on the internet. So be careful about that. Anyway, but they're watching, and the more that they watch, the more they fall in love with you because you're great. And the more they watch, the more they become inspired, the more it heals them. Because just like you and me right now, we're doing this energy work through these readings. them watching you online, your energy is being transferred. They're connecting to you stronger. It strengthens the connection between you two, and it's able to help them paint the picture for their lives, okay? There's also some mirroring going on here. Okay, since I did not flip the table completely over, what oracle cards do we have regarding this reading? Okay, that's a lot. Oh, no, it wasn't. A personal issue reaches resolution. So whoever you are in this love story, if it's a personal issue of why did this person hurt me, you're going to get the answers. It's because they just didn't have the sight. They didn't see what was right in front of them, and they just took too long. Okay. And they went a long time not seeing, okay? Or if it's on your side, the other side of your personal issue was why couldn't you see it? Why couldn't you see what was right in front of you? How was it hiding in plain sight? What was wrong with your third eye? What was wrong with your vision that you couldn't see it? That's your personal issue that will reach resolution. And it's connected to that other download I had about dealing with someone's dealing with a toxic person. Could be a parent, could be a sibling, could be someone close to you that you're trying to really work this out with, but you're realizing that they're very damaged and that they really can't be held accountable for their actions. So you just need a heavy velvet curtain boundary. I mean, and then your other card. Conclusions are within reach. Conclusions. It's like you can touch it. It's like you can. Oh, I haven't done a 40-minute in a minute. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, so the updates, for those of you that would like the updates for the website and for the channel is going to add more readings. So on top of the 10-minute weeklies, there's going to be an option for an additional extended reading on top of the weeklies, an additional 20 minutes, creating a 30-minute reading. For the monthlies, they're going to be 30-minute monthlies. Then you're going to have an option to add 30 more minutes in the extended. If it's resonating, guys, if it's really resonating, okay? Otherwise, just book me with a personal reading and we'll get super like tailor-made reading for you. I'm adding a sex and love weekly reading, 15 minutes every Friday for the weekend. Then there'll be an extended 20 minutes for those readings. I'm going to break out, oh, look at this. This is just the back of the cards. Look at them. The Decameron deck. Because people are contacting me for reads that are things that are hard to talk about. So I figured if you can just go to YouTube, watch one of my videos, if I can help you, I will. So, and then I'm also going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and obviously these decks are a little bit racy. Intimate, okay, sex and love. Then we're also doing a Cap Corner. Cap Corner is Capricorn only videos for Capricorn ascendants, risings, Capricorn suns, Capricorn moons, and the cross watchers that love us. We're going to be doing readings for the self, for the other, like intimate relationships, partnerships, for the home life, and then for the career. And then those will have extendeds as well. I believe. I'm pretty sure I think I'll do extendeds for those. And then the website will have a chat feature, like a live paid chat feature. We can just go to the website, see if I'm online, book a reading with me instantly. And then we're chatting on the internet in live real time and doing readings and stuff. And that lasts as long as it's a payment gateway, you put money like in your piggy bank, something like that. I don't know. We're going to see how that goes. I'm excited to try something new and different with the internet. And there's something, oh yeah, and then there's going to be workshops based on tarot cards, card by card. You can just pay for one card, and then it's my whole thing about one card. There's going to be 78, so it's a lot. And then there will be screenwriting workshops by theme, or subject rather. So plot development, character development, that kind of thing. Treatments, la-di-di, la-di-da. So it's a lot of great stuff coming. The calendar menu is updated already. You can download it now. You're going to see a little picture after this. And then I think that's about it, everybody. I'm kind of excited. August is a great month already. Super strong start. Okay, everyone, take care. If you need a personal reading, let me know. Otherwise, you got this, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Talent in their own right is what I just heard. From 0 to hero. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Seriously here. And beneath that, 3 kings could be, wow. Holy shnikes. People were arguing. Ooh, whoa. See how more we just like unearth all of this here? Can't make it up. But there's a lot of attention. There's a lot of positive attention. An unconventional choice because they're coming up so independent. But it's the right alchemy.